What's good, people? This your one and only homie, STF Fatboi, and you live with Talk to Me Nice. Right now, I got my big brother, man, one of my loved ones, a guy that I respect, I admire, and I've been looking up to for a long time. The one and only Pone from Inkster, Michigan. What's going on, fam?
Oh man, what's up, bro? What's up, little bro? I can't call you little bro, man.
I done got too big.
And no, you're grown as hell. Remember when I met you? When I met you, I thought you was the age you is now.
Oh man, look, that come with maturity. Look, you know how the parents, they say no matter how old you get, you still my baby.
That's right. Oh, I tell my kids that all the time. What's up, loved one?
Man, same old, man. You know, this is our second time here. Last time we was on a different situation. Yeah. Then I broke up with her, so I gotta give me a new co-host.
Okay, yeah, well shit, man. You know, I was thankful for the opportunity, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
And again, now, you know.
Yeah, for sure. You got the Inkster hat on. You repping hard, ain't you?
Oh man, all my folks from the city, my cousin, boyfriend, he be like, man, that's all you wear is Inkster stuff, man.
Hey, look, why shouldn't you? Got to rep where you from?
Yeah, and you know what make me mad is when people say, you from Inkster? Like, yeah, man, I am.
Like, that's some bad shit. Like, you from Inkster? The hell?
No, I'm just saying I got all this on.
Right.
What you think? What you think?
Well, that's like somebody with all Compton shit on. They be like, you from Compton? Like, yeah, nigga, I ain't just wearing this for no reason.
Well, Compton a little different, man. You know, NWA made it pop, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Cause look, you had people in Michigan talking about they was from Compton.
Man, yeah, we got a side of Inkster. We got a side of Inkster that call itself Compton. We used to call it across the road. You had the Gardens, you had Saigon, you had across the Ave, and you had across the road. And I keep forgetting my Middle East homeboys, man. So, you know, Saigon started it with the nicknaming. I don't know who did it. They called it Little Saigon, and it stuck. You know.
So what part of Inkster you from?
I'm from the Gardens. I'm from Lemoyne Gardens.
Okay.
Yeah, Lemoyne Gardens. Yeah.
Okay. And like, what was the era you grew up in? Like, was it like because I know you only like I think you 32, 33.
So there you go.
So look,
you got me back on the age jokes,
So look, you grew up in the 90s, right? You a millennial.
No, G, man. You know what I'm saying? No, man. My oldest kids was born in the 90s.
Oh man, look, I couldn't tell, man. You know what I'm saying? Black don't crack.
Right on. I was born in 73, man. I was born.
Okay.
I'm about to celebrate my 50th in about 4 months.
God bless, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. That's a milestone. You know, people don't make it to 30 no more.
Yeah, man. These days and times, man, it's so sketchy, man. The stuff that happened, and what I like to do is bring awareness to it. We got to talk about it. We got to have these discussions, man.
We finna get in all the nigga shit tonight. I'm telling you right now. I just wanted to get a little background on who you are and you know where you from, and you know what I'm saying, like just to let people know, you know, where you come from, so they can understand why you finna say some of the nigga shit you finna say tonight.
You gonna bring it up me, man. You say we gonna have nigga moments.
Oh yeah, look on my birth certificate it say nigga American.
Nigga American. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's a nigga American.
It's nigga American. My daddy signed his name and put on there nigga American. Oh man. Yes, sir. But look, I wanna jump straight into it because I hate when I be watching a podcast and people be dragging that shit on. So I want to jump straight into it, man. The most recent shit is Takeoff from the Migos.
Yeah. R.I.P. Takeoff. Yeah, man.
R.I.P. Takeoff, man. Like, you know, it's a sad situation. And have you been following that situation? Like all the shit that's been happening?
Yeah, man. early on, I was following it when they were saying who was supposed to be his who they supposedly checked in with. You know what I mean? I've been following it since then, man. You know,
which is let's talk about it because we got it was JPrince Jr.
Yeah, it was supposed to be his event, correct?
Right, it was his birthday party.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it was his birthday. So from what I'm seeing, because I should have been a detective. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always following, not that kind, because I don't, you know. Yeah. So it's like I've been paying attention, and the one thing I've been seeing is like JPrince Jr. was really trying to be his daddy, but you can't be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like you grew up behind a gated fence. Like why are you trying to be gangster? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so it's like
from my understanding, his daddy, that's the circle of friends his daddy got, right? So I understood. I ain't tripped too much about him trying to be his daddy, like really, because you know I got kids. You know I hope that they aspire to be like me and better than. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm a bad guy, but you know what I'm saying. But in that situation, man, I wasn't tripping on him being like him until. I mean, his daddy got a smooth way. He got age on him. He got wisdom on him. You know what I'm saying? He would have been if his dad was in that situation, it would have been a whole lot different. I think. You know what I'm saying? But he handled it like he had a nigga moment. You know what I mean? Like you said.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like, for example, right? Like when you say you got kids, right?
Right.
And I feel like that Jay-Z line, Jay said, "Nah, nigga, you ain't gotta sell crack. Hov did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that."
Let me say something about that line.
Okay.
I never liked it. I never agreed with it. I think it's cap. I think it's cap.
Okay.
Jay-Z, dope dealers sell dope to get what?
To get rich and get out the hood.
To get money.
Right.
Ultimately, I know some sell it just to chase cars. You know what I'm talking about?
And some ass too.
And be on the same half escape they've been on for the longest, man. So, but what I'm saying is, I think it's cap. Like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? You sold dope because you wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't believe that's the reason you did it for. And then it became a popular thing to say as the years went on, and I thought it was capped in, and you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You didn't even know you was about to have kids if in that other instance. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm saying is like, I feel like JPrince, right? Like JPrince did all the most gangster shit he could do so that his kids don't have to be gangster. See, like for example, my dad, you know my dad.
Yes, so sir. Like, what up? Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Big Mike, Tone Guard. So it's like with my dad, like he did so much stuff for me to be able to walk on 7 Mile freely. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to be what he was because he already did that for me.
Okay, I respect that angle.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like JPrince, Jr., nigga, you grew up behind a gated community. So why are you out here doing hood nigga shit?
He was around hood niggas though. You know what I mean?
No, he wasn't though.
He wasn't around his daddy friends. You don't think?
Hell no. JPrince made that clear. Like he keep him around. You know what I'm saying? Because like he ain't want him in that because he went through and he know the feds watching.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So
so now this is the only time I can agree with that saying. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
If JPrince Sr. say that, you know what I mean?
So what basically what they saying is like they was at JPrince Jr. Junior. They was at Junior's birthday party and they got into an argument. After they got into an argument, dude grabbed Takeoff and just shot him in the head. Takeoff wasn't even in the argument. It was Quavo.
Right.
Why would you do that when you know what this about to do to the whole industry? You know what I'm saying?
I think he had a nigga moment, like you said, man. I love my people, but y'all understand this. Y'all understand the phrase. I think he had a hood moment. From my understanding, that Junior's folks was the only ones with pistols in there, right?
Yep.
So you shouldn't have to feel like your life in danger for you to do that dumb shit. I think he got caught in the moment, man. He got caught in the moment for real.
I think the other thing too, Pone, is this, man. Like, and I'ma speak from experience.
Right on.
Every time I've ever came to your house, no matter if I was in hoop shorts or fresh with jewelry, I feel comfortable. Right. From your pit bulls to the other rappers in the basement, like, you make me feel comfortable to the point where if I'm in your company, nothing's gonna happen to me, right?
Right.
When you invite a nigga to your birthday event and he get killed by your people at your birthday event, you a bozo.
Yeah. I agree. You was responsible for him, and from what I heard, while Takeoff was on the ground, he was walking over him and walking around.
Yeah, he walked past the nigga.
Not tend to him. Why you ain't tend to this man? You see what happened, and you know you're responsible.
I couldn't imagine something happening to me in your situation, and then you walk right past me. Nigga, you finna turn up like, hell no, y'all. Nigga, this my little brother. Like,
but you know what, bro? The way I see it, folks, just like you said, they respect the crib because I make them feel comfortable. Man, I had a situation real quick. I'm a sideline. I had some young guys come. They was 17, 16, maybe 18. I know two of them 17 for sure. One of them went to school with my son. But they came over to record last winter, and when they came downstairs, it was like 5 of them. They came downstairs, Fatboi. Nobody had on shoes, bro. They took their shoes off at my door.
Wow.
Because the snow was on the ground, right? And these is the wild bunch, right? So but that, you know, they met me, they know my energy, they know, you know what I mean? So for them to have that level of respect for my home, like you said, the same, and it feel like home, they felt like they was at home, they could take their shoes off, and they was respectful when they did it. I told young dog, I say, man, you know what, man, since you did that, this session free. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I wanted to show him a lesson in what he did. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's just a side note, man. Just respect.
Wow.
Yeah, you in their house.
I wish I could drop a clue bomb for that shit. Like, boom.
Oh man. Oh,
Hey,
I need to
look,
I gotta like the stogie for that one. That felt like
look, for real. And it's like
I'm just talking, man.
No, for real though. The reason that happened, Pone, is because you set up you a certain kind of guy. So that's what I mean by JPrince Jr. I feel like Junior, man, he should have started a record label, been rich, been the gangster son. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, live off your daddy shit.
Right. So, but what you're saying is follow your daddy's footsteps in a sense.
But be better.
You know, right. See, and that's why I was like, because his dad is a mogul, a household name for the hip hop community.
Right.
So yeah, and that like, yeah, heck yeah, be like your pops, man. But that extra stuff, and he from the self-snitching era. Not saying they self-snitch, but you get what I'm saying. The era that we in now, where everything's, you know what I mean. And I think Lil, whatever his name was, is supposedly shot him and supposedly dead now.
No, they found out he's still alive.
I'm sure he was.
Yeah. Man,
when they said that, I was like, see, and so that's too many cover-ups. So look, so I looked at Sauce Walker. You seen that what Sauce Walker said to him?
Yes.
So when that situation happened, for him to say, so what you trying to say? And then he said, I said it. My number don't change. And I'd be hard pressed to know if he had a conversation with him for real. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That to me, you making yourself look suspicious.
Yeah.
What you trying to say? Agree. And I heard he didn't reach out to the Migos or the family. You know what I mean? I heard he didn't do it till later on, like a few days ago.
I think, man, hell yeah. And I'm gonna just say this, and then after this, we're gonna move past that bozo. I think in the next couple months, we're gonna see some shit hit the fan with Dog.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Junior.
It's gonna be on the legal sense. On the legal sense, something gonna take place. Because if they was already watching, they really watching now.
Exactly. Yeah. And moving on to, because who said that was Wack 100.
Okay.
So what's your take on Wack 100, man? Do you watch him? Do you know anything about him?
Excuse me, I did. Bozo.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Wack 100 in the same bag that I put Rick Ross, T.I., and DJ Khaled. I hate to hear them talk. I can't stand to hear their voice, man. On the record, cool, but except for Khaled, he say the same stuff, and man, I can't do it. I can't. Hold on, boss. I can't do it, bro.
My pop say the same shit, man. He used to be like, man, I want to fight this nigga DJ Khaled. I want to fight this nigga Rick Ross. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie though, that shit enough. God did. God is like, man, shut. Like, come on,
I love
man.
God. And hold on, and we love the Holy One, you know.
Right.
Come on.
But man, you just it's like one of the things like Reggie Miller. I remember my dad used to say, man, I hate Reggie Miller for some reason. It's like, but you just you don't know why, you just don't like the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's you know, my opinion on Wack 100 is I think he Wack 100 one of them guys that I feel like I would have to see. Like, I gotta see for myself. Is he really like this? No, I'm saying, like, I think I would test him, like let's have a slap box or some shit. I want to see if you really, because I can't stand that nigga. I don't like Wack 100.
He's probably gonna have him oblige you in that, bro, because you know he know his brand. You know what I'm saying? He can't let nobody get away with nothing, bro.
Right.
So his pride, like even in conversations, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was bad. You know what I'm saying? My girlfriends and exes would tell you, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't get a word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got better now, but that's how
I just don't like that nigga, man. It's something about him. I can't. And maybe one day me and him can have a conversation, but. Like I don't know. I kind of want to lick my hand and slap his head. His bald head.
So you woke up and chose violence, man.
Yeah, I don't like that nigga, man. And then he, you know, then like even like what's your take, man? Like on the Young Thug Rico shit and like all the Atlanta stuff right now.
I was tuned in a little bit to that. You know. Charleston White is he said some profound things about.
Oh, we're gonna get to him in a minute.
I know. That's why I paused and said it. I knew we were gonna talk about it. But I mean, it's real though. What he said about the hip hop community. So to answer your question, like about them, you know what I'm saying? You do dirt, you get dirt. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they guilty or not, it don't matter to me. The people got them now. Whatever gonna happen.
So what? I guess what I'm saying, like, what do you think about like the thin line of like everybody, like, you know, they picking on them, Young Thug and them, but y'all also confessing to shit in y'all music.
There you have it.
Why do rappers get rich and then want to be gangster after you already made it out the hood? Like the goal is to get the fuck out the hood. Why you acting
because it's glamorized. It's glamorized, and like I'll say again, I'm gonna refer back to Charleston White. They glamorize that lifestyle. They glamorize those certain artists. You know what I'm saying? Like like in Detroit, they was solder everything, solder. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so they fans, they true fans. They probably ain't gonna let them call themselves a fan, but they mimicking what they see, and you know what I mean, and trying to be the toughest, baddest. I mean, it's always been bravo and braggadocious, like in men, we men. You know what I'm saying? It's in us to do that. But they doing it for TV, like, you know what I mean? That's what I meant by like this era. They do things to be famous. Like World Star, remember? World Star was a thing. You see what I'm saying? So
everybody pull out their phone like World Star.
They whipping out the phone.
You could be getting shot. Yeah, you could be getting shot. It's like World Star.
Man, it was a young lady about 2.5, 3 weeks ago when it was nice outside. I'm sitting on the porch with my brother and a couple folks over, and sister rode on her motorcycle. She cruising, Fatboi, on a nice looking, you know what I mean, nice little bike. And with the music blasting, I'm like, all right, sis. You know what I'm saying? And I turned around. Before you know it, my homeboy said she going too fast before she hit the corner. Then I turned and looked, and I saw her fall on that bit. I whipped out my phone and dialed 911. I dialed 911. You get what I'm saying? It's a difference, dog. And they need to be.
Did you stop and start recording?
I ain't stop and start. No, I ain't recording nothing, man. You get me? You know what I mean? And she was straight. You know, when I saw her get up, you know what I'm saying? I still started walking down there. I'm like, her phone might be broke or flew. She almost hit a tree, man. It was about to be. I would have needed counseling after seeing what I was about to see.
Man, she was on a pedal bike or like a
no, motorcycle.
Oh, motorcycle. Okay, motorcycle.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Woo. Yeah. Well, I'm glad she all right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad she all right. So what do sometimes, Pone, because like you shared your age earlier. I didn't say you was finna be 50. You said 50. So do sometimes you battle with the like in my day versus I gotta accept the new times?
I did at one point, but as running my studio, you know what I'm saying? Running my studio, I'm dealing with younger artists, so I had to get in tune with them. Like I'll be blowing their mind when I'm telling them, I'm like, yeah, Dirk and what's her name, still beefed out, and you know they. You know what I mean? Draco the ruler, you know what I'm saying? They tripping that I'm in tune, I'm tapped in. So I do understand, and because I got to record them.
Right.
And so I tell them too, I've been here since the beginning of rap. I've been here since rap started.
Right.
You know what I mean? So from till it started till now. So I understand the changes in music and in lifestyles, and some of the stuff, like the negative stuff, of course, you know, that gotta go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything negative we gotta get rid of.
Right.
That's why and you know what? Not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but no, I gotta say this now. You know, I say I'm dealing with the young guys, they come in and they call themselves demons, right? So I'm like, do you call yourself a demon? I know your grandmama and them had you in church. You get what I'm saying? So you know what a demon is. You get what I'm saying? You know what a demon is supposed to be, you get what I'm saying, aligned with Satan.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if you openly admitting and confessing and embracing that title, you need some help, man. And I kick it with them. I don't preach to them. I don't preach to my kid. Oh, yes, I do. Let me chill out. I be on them. I be like, I stop myself. I'm like, look, I ain't gonna talk you to death. You know, I know they be like, please and thank you. You know what I
mean? Right.
Yeah.
And see that to me, that's a perfect segue to get into Charleston White.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm hearing what you're saying, like, you know, as far as how you look at, like, we got to change, we got to do certain things a different way, even as rappers. What's your actual thoughts on Charleston White?
And
then I'm gonna give you mine. I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay. Firstly, I dig the message. I don't like the way he go. I don't like the way he delivers it. Right. And with anything in life, everything ain't gonna be 100%, right? So I'm taking little pieces of, like, oh, that's hard right there. But then the goofy stuff, he sometimes he be when I see his videos, he remind me of my patients. I work at a psychiatric hospital. So sometimes he is, but he say he in character when he do all of these things, so you don't know what you're gonna get. But for the most part, I'm glad he's speaking towards these things. Like, y'all didn't say nothing to Zimmerman, but y'all want to talk to me about, and he killed somebody, and y'all want to. I'm talking about him. When he said that thing about Nipsey Hussle, fuck Nipsey Hussle, and then later on he was like, but what's Nipsey's real name? I forgot.
Aramis.
Yeah, he said Aramis. Yeah, but that's different. But Nipsey Hussle, the gangbangers, are negative. You know what I mean?
Right.
In a sense, so. But I like his message. I just don't like how he delivered. I'm glad he talking. I'm glad I know you're gonna talk about it too. So.
Right.
But yeah, I like his message.
And see, I agree, Pone, because it's like, for me, Charleston White probably one of my most favorite people on the internet right now. I gotta keep it 100. Like, first of all, he funny than a motherfucker. He's so fucking. When that nigga said he gonna hold T.I. in the head like he go, shut up.
Yeah. Oh no, when he was capping on his son, when he was talking about his son.
Oh my god, he tore that nigga out the frame.
Yeah, I lost my shit when he was.
Man, he tore his ass out the frame. But it's like, what I love about Charleston White is this. Sometimes the hardcore truth is needed. So it's like right now I could say your breath stink 2 different ways. I could say, you want some gum? Right? Or I could say, God damn, nigga, your mouth stink.
And that's Charleston White, the latter.
Exactly. He the one that's gonna like, nigga, your mouth stink, nigga. It smell like a demon shitted on his feet and wiped it on your tongue. Like,
right.
Or you can say, hey man, you want some gum or some Tic Tac? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but sometimes that hardcore truth is some shit that a nigga need to hear. And the other thing too is this, Pone. Like, when we take out our feelings, right is right, wrong is wrong. So it's like when he said shit like Rick Ross, the rapper, right? He said, put a Molly on in her drink, took her home and enjoyed that. She didn't even know it. Right? So basically, I date rape drugged her, and then took advantage of her body while she was asleep. And we say, oh, that's a hell of a rap lyric. But then if he come on TV and say, I raped a white woman, we say, oh, this nigga crazy, but why are we saying like with the King Von and them, right? They saying smoking on Tuka pack, right? This little dead kid. This man's
Young M.A. was the first one,
yeah. And then so it's like this man's mother is coming on TV saying, can y'all please stop saying y'all smoking on my dead son. And they keep doing it and they make the shit cool, like everything cool. And then he come out and say, why y'all persecuting me but letting these niggas talk about they smoking on dead people? Why is y'all persecuting me but you don't persecute the rappers?
Right. So
and we both rappers. I didn't mean cut you off, but I rap, you rap. But I have to say this, right? Even when I say in my songs, I want to kill a nigga, fuck a bitch, cheat on my hoe, it's negative. I can't be mad if somebody say I want to boycott STF Fatboi. I'm not talking positive shit.
Right. I had a young guy when I was filming the I'm From video. A young guy saw the cameras following me on the 4-wheeler. And when I pulled off to the side, I saw a couple of, because it was an all-class reunion, so it's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people for the Inkster all-class reunion. And he came up to me. I'm talking to a couple people. He's like, "Hey man, I rap." I'm like, "Okay, that's what's up." He's like, "You want to hear something?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he kill a nigga, killing, you know what I'm saying? Ops, you know what I mean? Got the stick, whoop, whoop, wop, the bam. And then I'm like, okay. And I was about to give him he's like, "Want to hear another one?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." I shot 2 more ops, and you know what I mean? So when he was done, he gave me that. He opened the door by saying, "What you think or how you like it?" Type. I said, "Man, let me choose my words wisely so I could reach him and not make him get defensive,
not offend him, right? Not offend. Right.
So I told him simply, like, you know, coming from a man that's almost 50, you know, the neck, you know what I'm saying? I said, I ain't get all the way to complete my thought. I said, when you were saying shot him in the head, what color was the person that you shot in the head? And he stopped. He's like, "Oh, I got some other stuff too. I got, you know." I said, "No, but that's what you chose to put forth first, just meeting me." You get what I'm saying? So
that's deep, bro. That's
he
deep.
understood what I was saying, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope you understand it. And even the guys that come here, I'm like, "Where's my man at?" One of the ones that took off the shoes. "Oh, he caught a gun case." I'm like, "Damn." So he FaceTime him. He at the crib because he's young, he's 17,
right.
16. He at the crib with an ankle monitor on. I'm FaceTiming him with him. I'm like, "Bro, where you at?" Man, then he showed it to me. I'm like, "Damn, little bro." Then less than a month later, I see another one at the gas station. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I'm talking about shoot a little video. I need some young guys in it, man." And he was like, I asked him where he was from. He said, "I'm from Ipsy. I wanted to get some homegrown, you know what I mean? I wanted some homegrown Inkster folks." And I said, "Oh man," he was like, he said something. I mentioned I had a studio and I'm shooting a video. He was like, "Yeah, you." I said, "I'll stay right here." He said, "Yeah, you know, so and so." I'm like, "Yeah." It was the young guys he was talking about. He was like, the one who gave me the phone to talk to him, he caught a gun case. So both of these young guys, I say, "Man, y'all gotta." He said, "We have to," and I couldn't say nothing after that.
Damn.
Because if I'm telling these select few to stand down and chill, the other ones ain't. They might not be getting nobody to talk to them. That's why I gotta be universal. We gotta be worldwide. We gotta attack them, not attack them. We gotta reach them from all different angles, man.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
damn, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man.
And that's why it's hard in the field for us as black men, man. It's like, you know, shit be fucked up for us, man. Like, and I get where they coming from. Like, sometimes really nigga don't be having no choice. And that's why this is why I feel like this about going back to JPrince Jr. Nigga, you got a choice. Your daddy a multi-millionaire with all the respect on the planet. You don't have to do this shit. But like them little dudes you was kicking it with, they have to do that.
Yeah.
They gotta survive.
So they say. I didn't even investigate further. I'm gonna take people at their word, you know what I mean? So it must be like that.
Yeah. So and that's another good segue. It's so crazy how this shit goes. Cause it's like, what you think about? Look, my man Kanye West. What's your fucking thoughts on Kanye West?
Yeah, he all over the place. It's hard to really, you know what I mean? Once you put him in this box, he jump out that way and go over there. You get what I'm saying?
You think he mentally unstable?
I work in mental health. I would have to, it'd be like you said, I have to be around him to see if that's really that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of folks, when that camera come on, and that red light on there, they something different.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I have
everybody around him, though, they say that he liked that off camera, too.
Yeah, well,
they say he's the same Kanye, off camera.
You know, I'm gonna go. I know we talking about recent stuff. I'm gonna go back to the Sway interview. You get what I'm saying?
You don't have the answer, Sway.
When he spazzed
you
out
don't
on
know, Sway.
And Sway was like, "We could go outside, G." What do you mean?
Like, I'll beat your ass, nigga. Fuck you talking to?
Woo! I loved it. You know, you gotta put him in his place. And he got in his place. Because Benny Siegel, you know, he said he ain't on, you know what I mean? He ain't on that rah-rah like that. He had to tuck his chain when they was on tour, you know what I mean? And he told him, man, untuck that chain. You know what I'm saying? This is what we represent. You know, you worried about them?
Right. Did you see the most recent videos where he was saying his mom was sacrificed and all that shit?
Yeah, I saw that. I you know, we've been hearing that for years about the Illuminati and sacrifice and all of the other stuff that come with it, right? And so for him to say it, I'm like, well, damn. I just felt that his life was in danger after that. At that point,
I wouldn't be surprised.
My thing is this though. I'm sorry, I mean, because my thing is this though. If something do happen to him, we gon' they self snitching too.
Yep. That's what I just was about to say. Like, I wouldn't be surprised he pop up out of here.
Yeah, I hope not.
I hope not either.
Yeah.
But you know how that shit go. Like, you talking about powers that's dangerous to talk about.
Yeah, and I hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? And like in my songs, like I'm anti this government. I'm anti this government as far as the treatment, the things that they do is backwards. You know, you know what I mean? It's a laundry list of things I could talk about. So, but a lot of times when you say that, they just clump you into one thing. You know what I mean? Put that one label on you. You know what I mean? Anti-government, but you know what I mean? It's just the negative parts of it.
Right. And that's kind of like even with Kyrie Irving, like the shit going on with him. It's like all he did was share a movie, and they done told this nigga he got to get $500,000, say he apologized, say he ain't anti-Semitic or whatever. Like come the fuck on, man.
If you want to go deep, they say we the Semitic people.
Yeah,
that's what I've been hearing for the last few years. Like, you know, and when you got dates and stuff like that, instead of doing that, go line it up. They don't want to line it up.
Yeah.
They don't want to line it up and compare. They don't want to do fact check them like y'all fact check everything else.
Yeah, for real.
So I ain't seen them get fact checked yet. When they had the COVID stuff popping off, you know, it was this. I gotta remember what we talking about. I go off.
Right. No, you good. Talk your shit.
It was a doctor, Dr. Judy Michaelwitz, right? When 2020, like around April 2020, about a month or so, month and a half, 2 months into the COVID thing, right?
Okay.
She was being interviewed by a reporter in England somewhere, and he asked her, "Do you think that this coronavirus got its start in a laboratory?" And she said she was a leading researcher on Ebola, HIV, and one of the pandemics that we were supposed to have. She was a leading researcher on it, and in the 90s, and so that's why she's been interviewed. So she used to work at the CDC, if I'm not mistaken. And she said, I don't think it got its start. I wouldn't say it got its start by way of a laboratory, but I would say it got some assistance along the way. Right. So boom, right. And I just had it within like two or 3 weeks after I'm seeing this. That's when I was doing a lot of, like, I would call it research. Like, even though it's that YouTube University, you know what I mean? It's still research. You know what I mean? But you know, I was deep enthralled in it because I had it. I thought I was gonna die. So I'm deep into it. So I was telling everybody, like I'm telling your viewers, man. And I said, look, I'll show you where it's at. I went to look for it and it was fact checked. You get what I'm saying? And they snatched the video down. I couldn't find no more videos of her. So the way they sent the censorship and stuff, that's what I'm saying. I don't like none of that. None of that.
Yeah.
That censorship, you know what I mean? You can't call it like a transgender, you know, if you say something ill towards them.
Man, that shit, look, I'm glad you brought that.
No, I just don't agree with the lifestyle. I just don't agree with the lifestyle.
That LBGTQBC
XYZ.
Yeah. Man, listen, you can't say a motherfucking thing about them motherfuckers. You better the fuck not even cough the wrong way at that community, because they'll shut your whole shit down.
Right. They try to shut Dave Chappelle down.
Yeah, and I think that's fucked up, man. Why I can't say, like, why I can't have a son and say, I don't want this nigga to suck dick? Why I can't say that? That's why I love Boosie, because Boosie, you know, Boosie badass, he be honest, like, man, I don't agree with this, and it's cool. Listen, there's gonna be people who gonna look at me and say, I don't like brown skinned people, or I don't like rappers, or I don't, and that's your prerogative.
You have it. That's
cool. You wanna fucking feel, my nigga. Like, I don't care, like, you know, but why we can't, and that's why I feel like if black people took a page of the the community, the alphabet community, we would be so much further.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that because the way the direction is going now, with everything on the table, let's see what happens. We got to see what's happening, and with these conversations is helping. I just hope that they don't sweep it under the rug. But
me too.
No. We ain't gonna. I don't like that kind of conforming. Like, hell no. Respect it as is, man.
Yeah. You know, and you know, my stance on that is this, like, because I have gay family members, right? I'm sorry, I don't want them to flag my video. I have homosexual family members.
See what
you know what I'm saying? So look, I got homosexual family members. So I don't have an issue with if you choose to eat a coochie or suck a penis, you do what you want to do, right? But I look at it like this: 2 men and 2 women can't have a baby, which means it's unnatural, which means that the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, I say God intended it for a man and a woman to have relations and reproduce. If it was natural for anything else, then 2 women can have a baby. 2 men can have a baby.
Yeah, but you know what? We preach it to the choir when we speak that, because it's obvious. Like they say, like, if a transgender, a female named Beth want to call herself Bob, when she die and they excavate her bones, they're gonna be like, oh, this wasn't no man, this was a female when they do the DNA testing. You get what I'm saying? So we know this, but I don't like how they try to make you conform and you will
push that shit on you.
And like at my job, right? We had a female that did not want to be called her real name, so she picked a nickname, a letter of the alphabet. Let's say K. She called herself K. So and her first name, like, this is not her name. No HIPAA laws are infringed here. Let's say her name is HIPAA. Right. It ain't K. It ain't got nothing to do with a K. Right.
Right.
So we got emails and SOPs and standard operating procedures saying that if this patient says her name is K, that we as staff members for the state of Michigan have to call her that. Now, let me tell you, let me back up. When I first started, I've been doing mental health for 24 years. When I first started, but I've been there for 14. When I first started, they said, do not feed into a patient's delusion, right? So that's one strike. That's one contradiction. The second one is when they coming up to get their medication and they got their wristband on, they got their name on it. Step up to that door, the med door, they got to say their name and their date of birth and show their wristband. 2 forms of ID. And I bet you HIPAA ain't on none of them. You get what I'm saying? The name K ain't on none of them.
Right.
So what I did, because I teach there too, I was teaching class one day, and one of the folks in my class said, last names aren't gender specific. So I was like, you right. So I called her by her last name the whole time she was there. I ain't call her no he. I ain't say him. I said her. I used the proper, words to describe her. And that's just, I'm stuck in my ways, and as a man, it's just logical, and it's the right thing to do. Some folks that look at that as being disrespectful, and I don't see it.
Man, but America, what the fuck happened to freedom of speech?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're doing away with that, man.
That's some bullshit, man.
The comedian said the first two things in the Constitution was freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to. Then they went right to the second one, which was get yourself a gun, just in case they don't like what you said. Yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, freedom of speech.
Real. But yeah, I don't know, man. I should be able to say I don't agree with something.
Yeah.
And not be quote unquote canceled. Nigga, I don't agree with that shit. And it's so funny because white people could say, I don't like niggers, right? And then it's just okay. And it's like,
let me say this. Not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
No, you good.
With the Don Imus thing, right? With the nappy-headed hoes comment.
Wait, who?
From my understanding, they canceled. I think it took a minute before they did something, though. They didn't cancel them right away, if I could remember correctly. Somebody could correct me. But, so I applauded that. In the same sense, I get it. But Kyrie didn't say anything anti-Semitic. So you get what I'm saying? Now, had he said something, just like we don't want nobody to disrespect us, you feel me? I feel the same for everybody else. So, I'm fair on that sense, right?
Right.
And you gotta be, like you say, right is right and wrong is wrong. So I can't go around calling people racial slurs and get mad and want to cancel them. They gotta get fired.
Right.
When they do me. That's the only small thing I see, but everything else that the powers that be are doing is absolutely 1,000,000% wrong.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't giving them no light. They wrong.
I think that's some bullshit the way they doing Kyrie. Like you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't do that shit, man. Yeah. And I even so switching topics a little bit. I want to get into some funny shit, right?
Oh,
because I want to take it up and down roller coasters. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. What do you think about the Will Smith and Chris Rock situation? I know it's kind of old, as they say, but it's new for me and you talking about it.
Right.
What you think about the Will Smith and Chris Rock thing?
Hey, you play Uno?
Hell yeah, I'm the best. I'll fuck you up.
Man, you was talking that shit about spades. We're going to see each other after the podcast, man. Hey, listen.
For both. Look, I'll fuck you up in the spades and the Uno, nigga.
Get you a partner. I'll be over there tonight. So listen. You play Uno.
Okay. Yeah.
So in Uno, they got a reverse card. So I'm slapping mine down now. Okay. What do you think?
You motherfucker, you. Man, I wish I had me a drink right now, because right now I'm drinking me some motherfucking Minute Maid sugar free.
Hey,
man,
you drinking then? You drinking?
Look. So I'm gonna tell you like this. Here's my opinion.
All right.
And I get this from my father, my mother, and my father.
Right on.
So my dad, I seen my father check many of people about my mother. This some real shit.
Statute of limitations is up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look, I saw my father check many of people about my mother. Like I saw my father check his mother, his brothers, his friends, everybody. Like, don't talk to my wife like that. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do that. Right?
Yeah.
But the reason he did that is because he had a solid bitch on his hands.
The reason he did what, loved one?
he checked people about my mama.
Right.
Because he had a solid motherfucker on his hand.
Right on.
A person
Shout out to my dudes too. One love, mama.
A person who took his side no matter what, through jail, through everything, she rolled for him. So I feel like when you got a spouse or a significant other who is for you, then yes, you should protect that person to the end of this planet.
Right.
Now, when you got a bald head, dumb broad like that, who listen, she fucked the little nigga who was staying at their house, right?
Yeah. Shout out to August with my nigga.
Look, I like him because he in entertainment. She fucked August. She said Tupac was a man he could never be, and and then she put all their business out. She shamed them online. She disrespected them the whole nine.
Okay.
When you crash out for a bitch like that,
who crashed out? Who crashed out, loved one?
Will Smith.
What'd he do?
He walked up on stage on the Oscars and slapped Chris Rock. Why would you do that?
The Oscars, that's the acting stuff, right? For the acting awards?
Yeah.
And Chris Rock and Will Smith are actors, right? You see where I'm going, don't you?
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's talk.
Okay, let's talk.
Man,
so you think it's staged?
It was staged. Yes, sir. I honestly do. For a number of reasons. Like those what I said. Okay. And the Oscars are predominantly. Yeah, I gotta get it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
The Oscars are predominantly for Caucasian actors and actresses mostly are getting those awards. And over the whole board and all of that, right?
Okay.
So if you get two niggas to have a nigga moment at your prestigious Oscars, I don't care if you was in iRobot. I don't care if you was in none of that shit. You disrupted our prestigious event with some coonery. No, bro. No. That's one reason. And then when you look at the tape, he was leaning in. Oh, no, here he come. And he leaned in. If a nigga walking up to you that briskly, and you said, oh, no, you know it's some kind of drama. He from Brooklyn. I know he Hollywood than a mug right now, but he, you know what I mean?
Right.
No.
When I think about it too, though, he didn't smack him hard. He just kind of like, ow, like quick little.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here, man. No, sir, Steve.
I done smacked and been smacked before, so I know smack.
Thank you. Man, my mama got me good one day. Hey, loved one, I got a side note. My mama, man, listen. My daddy was standing on Liberty. My daddy was standing on Liberty.
Mom smack the shit out you.
Man, what? And it was like 9 o'clock on a school night. I was over there visiting my dad on the school night. I didn't want to go home. My cousin was over there. My friends was over there. They all at our house. And my mama was calling the house phone. This before cell phones, before pagers, all that. She calling the house phone. I know it's her. I think we might have had call ID, but I know it's her. I ain't answering. Okay. And my stepmama wasn't there, so she ain't answered. R.I.P. Lindsay. And I ain't answer phone. Bro, it was a knock on the door, loved one. And I gotta open the door. I opened the door. My mama got some big hands, G. My voice has not been that deep now. And I was 12, 13 years old. I was like, what you hit me for? You know what I mean? like Ice Cube. I'm like, nigga, man, I love my mama. Oh man, my whole body was tingling, dog.
Man,
so now thank you for bringing that up. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that. Man, my face was numb from my shoulders to the top of my head, G. My shit was numb. But I'm glad you brought that up because that was a real slap. That shit that I saw.
That wasn't no slap. Yeah,
I don't think so.
I can see it now. Now that you saying that shit, I can kind of think about it, man. I can see what you're saying. So
and what they say, all publicity is good publicity.
For sure.
So a lot of them, like Spike Lee said some shit about what's Medea's name?
Tyler Perry.
He said something about Tyler.
What is Medea's name?
Yeah. So you know what I mean. He said something just to get in the tabloids. I feel because that wasn't even characteristics of bro to talk about that man like that.
Would you ever put on a dress to
No, man.
Ain't no amount of money gonna make you put on a dress and do a movie.
No amount of money. Nope.
Okay, hold on, Pone. So now, sir. I give you 50 million cash to play a gay nigga on a movie. You ain't doing it?
A gay nigga on a movie? Let me see the script, nigga.
No, I'm saying you gotta kiss another nigga with a beard. 50 million.
No, I'm cool. Hey, look, cuz. That's when you say, all right, take stunt double. Get your ass in here, G. Get in here, tongue. Give him a tongue bath if you want to.
Put this Inkster hat on and act like you me. Look.
I got a bunch of them. Which one you want? What color you want?
All right, 100 million.
No, bro. No, I'm gonna give like I'm gonna give 20,000 to the stunt double, G.
Man, for real.
Yeah, look, stunt double gonna come up.
Okay, what about like Big Mama's house, like putting on a wig and a dress? You don't have to do nothing gay, like kissing nobody.
No, it's just no, man.
Like Shanae, remember?
I don't act like that. You feel me? I can't. Right. You know what I'm saying? But
say the movie wouldn't even come out right. That should be garbage.
Yeah, I'm a horrible actor as is in regular shit. So shit, I'm a
damn sure can't act gay.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Man. And it's so crazy because I see a lot of the those in the cross dressers is what we used to call them back in the day. Cross dressers, not transgenders or whatever.
Is that a bull dagger?
Bull dagger is
what's
a female dagger? A dyke. They call them a dyke. They call them. You gonna get flagged, nigga. See, man, you better beep. You gotta bleep this. Is this live, dog? You gonna get flagged, dog. You done fucked up the church's money, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean it that way. I love y'all. I love all the alphabets.
Yeah.
My grandma used to be like that.
The cross-dresser. The cross-dressers is the females dressing as a man, like we see now, you know what I mean? And the males dressing as females. Cross-dressers.
The one used to be on Woodward, right? On 8 Mile and Woodward.
Yeah, that's what I heard. What I heard. Yeah, man. You know, so
my dad used to sell crack to them back in the day.
Yeah, he took their money. He wasn't caring what they did in their pastime in their bedroom. Give me that bread.
Oh man, I sell that too. So look, what you on some more nigga shit? What you think about fat coochie? Like fat girl coochie.
I was a chubby chaser. I was a chubby chaser.
Oh, you a chubby chaser?
I was a chubby chaser, man. You know, I ain't gonna talk about another man, but you know, that's what that, you know, I ain't think a little one be able to handle it. You know what I mean? So
more cushion for the pushing.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So I was chubby chasing like.
So what you think about Lizzo? Is what I'm saying. Like, what's your opinion? You know who Lizzo is, right?
Yes, I do.
So
I think she's doing too much now. That you know, early on it was cool. Then you know when you do too much without moderation, man, it messes everything up, man. So what you saying? You feel like she trying to push the I'm a cute fat girl type shit? You trying to? You think she feel like she's trying to push she got a show on one of the networks now, so you know what I mean. It's bringing her revenue, but I just think it's too much. Like when I look at it, I shake my head. Like, damn, yeah, okay, we get it. You thick, okay, you know what I mean.
Right.
When the first time you did it, it was cool. We hurrahed and cheered you on. You know what I mean? So, but now it's oversaturated, bro. It's too much.
And that be my thing too. I feel like I love all women, big, skinny, whatever. But I feel like I feel like dress your body size. Like me, I'm not built like LL Cool J, so I'm not gonna put on a muscle shirt.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'm like put on something that fits your body the right way. Like I love Peasy to death, the rapper Peasy from Detroit.
Yeah, that nigga.
But Peasy, come on, Peasy. If you see this, I love your music.
Peasy, what, like 6'2"?
Peasy, like 6'2", 296.78 pounds. And he dressed, and he wears shit smaller than you.
Smaller than me.
And he built like melting ice cream.
God, yeah, this the humor part, dog.
It gotta be. And I love his look. He richer than me. He richer than me. His music fire, the whole nine, right? But the way that nigga dressed, man, come on, Peasy. You gotta don't do that to yourself.
Yeah.
Cause I'm a joke cracking nigga. So if he come around me with that shit on, I'm gonna have a full 40-minute stand-up comedy on this nigga. I ain't
so you gonna get the jokes off.
Man, he gonna get it, dog. He gonna get it like a motherfucker, man.
Hey, yeah, I agree with you, man. You gotta wear the right appropriate shit.
Yeah. So the conclusion of that question is Pone like big girl for JJ.
I used to be a chubby chaser.
Not no more, or you ain't. If it come your way, you cool.
It's a limit. And when I was 20, I was Master P. I was trying to sign with Master P. No limit. You hear me? Hold on. I wish I could turn the camera around. I got what's his name? Mr. Servon. I got Mr. Servon. He came. I got him. Huh?
Then you recorded with Mr. Servo?
I didn't record with him. The guy that had a session. I had to connect. Mr. Servo was in town, and my man had texted me like, "Hey, he's looking to do features." And my man, his girl, had just her taxes didn't hit, and he said, "Yeah, for real. This is all facts. All what them niggas say, all facts. Taxes hit." And he was like, "Baby, she said, go ahead, You know what I mean? We eating shrimps and, you know what I mean? We eating crab legs and all that shit all month to this run out. You know what I mean? So yeah. He charged his fee and he came on in. Solid nigga. Nigga got here about 3 in the morning. Got in his phone, did his thing, took a picture with him. He gave me some game too, man. Just like you got some game from some important people, real public, you know. And that, I love that part.
Yeah. But before because I don't want you to escape this question. Back in the day, you like crock pot, but because that real coochie is it come in a crock pot. It's that overnight slow cooked beef rib. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's why I like big girls because. Like they feed you and they take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like they do you right. It's just when they start dressing like Lizzo, and that's the part I don't like. I don't like what Lizzo do.
As I reflect back, they did take care of you.
They take care of you like mother. They green because your greens don't taste good unless you got jiggly arms.
Unless you got what?
Jiggly arm. If your arm don't jiggle at the bottom, your greens ain't finna taste good.
Hey, nigga, I thought my grandmama was the strongest woman on the planet, dog. I used to play with that thing hanging under there. I thought she was the strongest lady in the world.
No, I saw my grandma flip fish in the grease with her hands, like.
Bro, man, man, you ain't gonna sit there and lie on that lady like that, bro. That's some down south shit.
Man, that's them Alabama fingers right there, nigga. I swear to God, dog. That shit was crazy, man.
Hey,
but look, that was the times, though.
I want to say this, too, though. You know, man, I'm praying for you and your when we talked about situation, health-wise, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay strong, man. You know?
For sure. Oh, yeah, man. Everything gonna work out exactly how it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna let you go that quick. You tomorrow before you get out here. No, nigga, I got a little bit more nigga shit to talk about.
Man, you gonna make me drink this nasty ass Tito's, my brother left.
Man, look, I'm gonna take a shot of juice. You take a shot of that right now. You ready? Salute.
Hold on.
Okay. I get you a chaser.
No, this is switcheroo, nigga. I'll be like, okay.
Toast, man.
Toast, loved one.
Yeah.
Man, they put nail polish remover in a liquor bottle. God.
Hey, look, that used to be my go-to, some motherfucking Tito's. But they said that shit sugar-free or what made from rye or whatever. So I used to tear that shit up, man.
Okay, so man, how it make you feel? I ain't never sat through a whole session with it, man. I can't.
Tito's. So I got broken up with a lot of times off Tito's. I cuss out my bitches.
Don't drink that no more.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Tito's no more. I get ignorant. Tito's ain't for me. It just you know, I love it, but it ain't for me. When I drink Tito's, nigga, I get ignorant in a motherfucker. I become fat Charleston White. I say any motherfucker thing. I don't care about nobody. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. So look, cause you got the Inkster hat on, right?
Yes, sir.
And you rep Inkster to the fullest. So I want to ask you, and this gonna be a hard question. And they could be underground or people that's made it. Your top 5 Inkster rappers. Minus yourself.
Hey, you coming in a little hot now with the okay, there you go. On the vocals. Yeah, that's all. I heard it. Yeah, you good. Minus
top 5 minus yourself. Dead or alive?
Man, I gotta say
past and present.
My man Pringle is killing shit. Pringle, Jay Reed. I'm loving cause like I said, I was one of the first rappers in Inkster, man. As far as it was only a couple of us. You know what I mean? That I knew. It was like a handful for real. You know, you got your people that in a basement that rap or whatever. I just ain't never hear them back in the 80s. In the 80s, I ain't hear them. But Pringle, Jay Reed. Let me see.
Think hard, cause they gonna hit your line over this one, dog.
Yeah, they'll be all right. I'm like, oh man, I forgot. I couldn't think of something. I'll come up with something. No. Who else? Like back in the day, I gotta give it to the legends, the originators, Inktown Posse, the Forest Dwellers. That's back in the day, both of them. And one more.
What about like people like C.Flame?
Oh, yeah, I like Flamethrower, but I gotta put my brother in. I said if I can't sit in the seat, he got to. That boy's special, man.
What's your brother rap name?
P-Lo, Project Legend.
P-Lo, okay.
Yeah, Project Legend, man. And it's been a couple more spitters along the way. They just didn't, you know.
Do you remember? You remember Corey Joe and them, right?
I love Corey Joe. That's a little bro.
Yeah, that's my dog, man. That's my guy. So it's like, do you remember when they had they raid?
Yes. Man, and everybody came through them. The hottest producers came through them. The rappers came through there. They had it on. They had the city on lock at the time. And
they had the money too
they had the money. They had the capital to go with it. So when I saw the Too Tough production, not Too Tough, my Brother's Keeper logo on the side of shit, I'm like, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, man, shout out to them, man.
Shout out to Corey Joe. That's my dog, man.
Corey Joe, Ivy, said, like, they RIP to their dad, man. Love their mom.
Yes, sir, RIP.
Because when I left the Gardens, I was 5 years old, and I moved 5 houses away from them. So we came up like that, man. Me and Sid was like,
wait, talking about off the corner house that I don't want to say the street, but the
my fault.
Oh no, you good. Everybody know where he's staying anyway.
Righteous.
I just do, But so you lived on that street right there?
Yeah. Once I moved from the Gardens, I was coming home from baseball practice. My daddy was a coach. He was a coach, and the U-Haul truck was there, and I was at the age I ain't have to help lift nothing. You feel me? I think that's the only time I ain't helped nobody move nowhere. I was staying.
Right.
U-Haul was packed and ready to go.
And you said your dad was a baseball coach, football coach.
He was baseball, basketball, man. My dad is a pillar of the city, man. He coached everybody that I know, just about. You know what I mean? And a lot of people that I don't know. He was big on the after school programs, getting the kids their jobs, man. Oh man, I'm trying to do something special for him while he's still here, man. I want to name one of these parks. I'm trying to petition to name this park after him, where he used to play the games at when I was a little kid.
Okay. Yeah, let me know how I can help, man, because I definitely want to do that, man.
Yes, sir.
I think Inkster got like a rich history behind it, but nobody chose to tell a story of Inkster.
It's a gentleman by the name of Darnell Summers. He, my daddy, and them age. He put out something back in the 90s. What's it called? The Streets of Dreams or something like that, about Harrison and Carlisle area. And he's doing another one now, and I was blessed enough to be in his good graces, and he interviewed me for that one coming out. He live in Germany now, so he had my basement looking like a newsroom, because he had cameras, lights everywhere. You know what I mean? And I was fortunate enough to talk to him about some issues that we was having then.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. So let me ask you another question. Like, right now, what do you think about black men and like mental health? Like, and I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna give you a perspective on what I'm saying first, because I feel like a lot of black men wanna talk about the shit that they going through, but it's like society, from our woman to our kids to everybody, like, be strong, don't show no weakness, right? Yeah. And when a nigga may be feeling weak at the moment, but you're not allowed to, what's some advice as a guy who been through life, you know what I'm saying, because you made it to 36 years. So as a guy who made the 36 years, like, what advice that you could give black men on dealing with trauma and mental health and just trying to figure shit out?
Yeah, let me say this first, and then I'm gonna answer that. Like I told you earlier, I work in mental health. I've been in mental health for 24 years, working in mental health, and I worked from the hospital setting. Like, people come in there, they might have killed their mother, their kids, they just acting bizarre, and they come there and stay for years, sometimes months, but sometimes years. Like, there was one guy that he'd been in there for 10 years, right?
Dang.
So me and my friends, we talk a lot. Like, we talk like me and you talk, off camera and on camera. We, like you was talking about your dad, and you know the stories that your dad told you. We deal with post-traumatic stress our thoughts, our past thoughts and experiences, things that we've been through on a daily basis, right? And I'm gonna say this, like when I first started working for the state, the senior members that have been working there for years and years, about to retire, 30 years, they told me, they say, hey, you better get you a doctor. And I didn't understand what that meant till 5 years later. They meant get a doctor to take you off for stress leave, right? So I did it. I was like, okay, bet, boom. I did it. Got off for about a month and a half, 2 months. Didn't have to go to work, but I had to go see a psychiatrist in that time frame. So our first initial interview, I'm gonna talk to him like I talk to you. I'm talking, you know what I mean? And I was telling him everything that was going on with me. And Fatboi, man, when I was naming off the stuff that I had going on, I didn't have to fabricate anything. But I wasn't stressed per se. You get what I'm saying? But all this, naming off all them, I'm like, damn, I got stressed naming them off. All the stuff that I was faced with, all the stuff that I had on my plate. I got stressed telling him about it. I'm like, damn. But we move day to day. I think some of it is what you say, like, you know, you worried about what others gonna think, your girl, your society. Some of it is you on autopilot, right? You just you keep going. We built that way. We see Philando Castile get murdered on camera. You know what I mean? We seen that shit. We seen the blood on his shirt. We seen him taking his last breath. With his kids in the back, loved one. And that was on our phones, G. That wasn't in person. But we felt that. That's post-traumatic stress. We deal with that. And then I'm gonna say this other part, man. Like, so boom, I did that, and I did the 1 month and a half. Then I did it again when my son's mother died. He came to live with me when he was 14. His mama died. So I wanted to take thank you, loved one. I want to take some time off because the day she died, we left the hospital. I said, all right, son, where you want to go? You want to go back to your grandmama's house or you want to come with me? He said, I want to go with you, Dad. Boom, bet. Grabbed him up. I say, and he wanted to go to school. She died on a Friday. He wanted to go to school that Monday. So I took a stress leave because I didn't want him to come home to an empty house. Right. He already in a new environment. His daddy ain't here. I took another month and a half off just to be with him, you know. But that's not why I'm just telling you, you know.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So this time I didn't have to talk to the doctor every once a week. I had to talk to a psychologist, right? And so I went in. When I got there, you know what I mean, I had been going there, so I knew the staff there. I knew some of the staff there. And I had seen this guy before. So he called me back there. And first thing, he was like, I didn't think you were coming in. I was like 3 minutes late, bro. I was like, oh, I'm just 3 minutes late. It's like, no, we didn't have a number for you. I was like, I gave you the number when I made the appointment. We didn't have a number for you. I ain't finna go back and forth. All right, whatever. So I sat down. He's like, so what's going on? So I'm telling him, you know, my son's mother died. He's living with me now. I just got diagnosed with high blood pressure. Something else. I say, man, just a whole lot on my plate right now. He's like, what else? It's like, I work at a psychiatric hospital, man. It's getting, the way the population is now is real hectic. And now I named something else. I said, just a lot on my plate. He's like, what else? I'm like, damn. I'm like,
yeah, like how many more what else is like?
Yeah. So I told him this, cause I say, being black in America. And he was like this. He was like, what? Cause he said, I don't have an issue with it. He don't look black. He don't look black. He don't look white. You know, you can't tell what he is. So
right.
So I said, if you don't mind me asking, what's your nationality? Oh, I'm black. I'm French Canadian and German. I said, you probably get people mistaking you for another race all the time. He's like, all the time. I said, well, I don't. and from that point on, it became a dick measuring contest. It was a battle of wits. He felt, you know what I mean? He felt that he wanted to, he was real nasty. You know what I mean?
Damn, that's deep, bro. That's deep, man.
So we had some other shit that happened, but yeah, man. So as far as the mental health, what I could tell people, man, don't when you got your plate, everything that's on your plate, just like you eat your plate, unless you a greedy motherfucker, eat a little bit at a time. Don't be bombarded by what's on your plate. You got your plate to eat, so now take care of it. You know what I mean?
That's real shit, man.
Yeah.
That even hit home for me. You saying that like right now, like I never thought about that analogy, Pone. Like it's like you got a lot on your plate, right? You got your cornbread, your yams, your greens, your beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? Look. It's like eat a little bit at a time. Don't scarf it all down because you're gonna be sick. Just eat a little bit at a time and finish your plate. That's some real shit, man. Yes, that's definitely some real shit. And even with that being said, it's like, when I sit here and I listen to you saying that, I think about this. I never seen an albino person after high school. Where do they go?
I was about to say I ain't seen a baby, but I have. Where do they go? I think they go to an island, dog. I think they all go to an island at 25, G. At 25, they go to an island. Man, you gonna get it's gonna get flagged. The albinos of America. Hey, look, y'all. Man, I embrace that.
The AOA, albinos of America. Like for real though, like where do they go after the 12th grade? I never seen an adult albino person.
Man, I couldn't tell you, bro. You gonna get they coming for you, G. That your whole yard gonna be lit up at nighttime.
Man, look, tell me, come on, man. Look, especially if they come, they'll be bright enough anyway.
They gonna be bright as hell. I ain't feeding into that, bro. Man, they got feelings too.
No, you true. You right, man. They do got feelings, man. They definitely got feelings. And speaking like another thing too, like on a more serious note, back to a serious note, like with all the rappers that's dying right now, like in the beginning it was like you had like the Tupac and the Biggie and a couple other people, right? But now it seems like they saying rap is the most dangerous but most lucrative job on the planet, right?
Man, go ahead.
What's your opinion on that?
Man, my opinion on that is you get dirt, you do dirt, you get dirt. Most of them, they speak in death. They speak in death. And they not just, you know what I mean? You better not say nothing. I don't fight. Oh, I hate hearing that. I don't fight. You know what I mean? Stop. Yeah. See, and so that tradition ain't just in Michigan. That's from coast to coast. And it carried over to UK and all that shit. A lot of people look at Americans as the prototype, we the hip hop culture. You know what I mean? And for them to hate us so much, our music is in their commercials. But back to topic, that negative shit that they putting out there come back to them.
Do you feel like they bringing on like with the PNB Rock and God bless his soul, rest in peace? Like why would you be at a Costco? I mean not Costco. Why would you be at this chicken and waffles like in the hood? And they say that this particular place was known for gangs, like 5 gangs surrounding it. And you a millionaire in this Bentley or whatever you in with all these chains on. What was you doing?
He didn't know where he was at. That ain't where he from. He from the Bay, ain't he? He from the Bay, right? No, he from
he
Connecticut.
From New York.
Yeah, no, he from Connecticut.
He said Connecticut.
Yeah, he from. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
I think he's from New York.
No, he ain't.
He ain't. I thought that nigga was from New York.
No, he's from Connecticut.
He looked like he was from Alaska.
Man, you scandalous, bro. He dead, bro. It's too early for that.
I know. My bad. I'm a comedian too.
Rock from. And I ain't listening.
You asking Siri?
No, I ain't no, man. That bitch scary.
I can't stand that bitch.
Where's PNB Rock from? He from Philly, I think. Hold on. Yeah, he from Philly. Bro.
Yeah, okay, Philly.
Yeah, I said Connecticut. I was in the right area. Shit. but I you know, he didn't know where he was at. He didn't. I'm sure he didn't expect to get you know, that to be his last place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they said that it was father and son in the parking lot, and they saw him, and the son went in there and you know and did what he did, and now the son, the father, and a stepmama, they all in prison now.
Yeah, that's where they need to be. Good for him. That's my Charleston White. Yeah, that's where they need to be at. Fuck
look, I agree. He said, "Fuck him." So look,
man, it's this drink, bro. This drink got me talking crazy.
Drink some more. Look, did you hear about the son and the father who did the crime together, and the father had to testify? I think he had to testify on the son or some shit.
Oh that. Yeah. I didn't see all of it, but yeah. He told on his son.
What's your thoughts on that? So you got a son, right? So hear me out. You got a son. Your son comes to you and say, "Dad, I did some bullshit, you know, and I need some help." And then you say, "Okay, son, you know, blah, blah." And then they come and get you and sentence you to 30 years unless your son say, "Hey, my dad Pone ain't had nothing to do with this." Or you say, "Hey, nigga, tell them people the truth." Would you take 30 years for your son knowing he did it?
It's too many variables. Shit.
Yeah, that's a hard look. Do you need to take a shot?
Yeah, because you know I survived 50 years without going there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go there for nobody else. You know, I brought you in this world. It's a lesson for you. Yeah. You got 30 years in you. I don't got 30 years in me. I'm not finna die in my bunk, cuz. No.
Yeah. Especially for some shit you ain't do.
Yeah, you gonna be 50 by age when you get out. If I'm still here, if I'm 102, we're gonna party like rock stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you like this. Me back, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, me and my father, unfortunately or fortunately, we did a lot of things together, right?
Right on.
But the fact that I am that amount of years younger than him, if something would have happened between me and my dad, I would have took those years because of a few reasons. Number one, I feel like my father's smarter than me and he can make more money than me. So if I go sit down, he can get more money and get a lawyer and get me out than I can make and get him out. Number two, nigga, I'm young. I'm 17. He's 40. So I'd rather me do the 10 than him doing the 10, because you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like his son, the dude we talking about, his son should have said, like, man, my daddy ain't had nothing to do with this.
He was scared. He didn't want to go in there either. He know that's where them wildebeests at, dog.
Back to JPrince Jr. Stop trying to be gangster if you ain't gangster.
Yeah, that's where it go down at. He know. And they talk about it and glorify, prison so much, but he ain't want to go there. He'd rather hear the stories, and he gonna go in there with the wrong mind frame and get messed up. I talked to my guys that came home, and them tough ones that come in there, they don't be tough when they, They later on down the line they might make some alliances, and that's just it, man. If I had to go do a bit, man, I'm not getting with nobody, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand it is, but shit, they problems become your problem.
Right.
You trying to do your bit and get gone.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, hey,
1,000%, man.
Regulations are, we gotta go. We got a meeting today. Pone ain't do this. That's a violation, man. 3 niggas, we gotta fight 3 niggas type shit like. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that shit.
I'm speaking from never being there, but I'd rather not.
Yeah, 100%. Have you ever been to jail before?
I have one time, dog.
Okay,
I was in
like
Westland. I was in
or
Wasteland.
jail or prison?
Jail, city jail.
Jail. Okay.
Yeah, for one night.
Okay.
Man, and them motherfucking cinnamon honey buns without the icing. Them the best motherfucking things made on earth. Cuz you hear me? Man, when they brought that down, and they gave me a cup. They gave me a cup of juice that they poured in there. They ain't had no top on it. I was like, man, I don't trust you bitches. Y'all probably put Windex in this shit, all type of shit, man. But I was thirsty, you know what I mean? Man, I look. I bought them honey. I always overlooked them and got the icing.
Right.
The honey bun with the icing since I was a little kid. Man, after I had that one, for about 5 months later,
together sandwiches. Them smashed together sandwiches.
I ain't getting no sandwich. I wasn't there that long,
man.
Hey, look, come on. The judge, you know, I ain't been doing nothing. The judge had opened my chart when I was in front of him. She opened my chart and one page just did like this. It's like, oh, you only and it just tickets. You know, that's all you ever been pulled over for. It's just tickets.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, for sure.
And they tried to give me a year probation for disorderly person. And in my mind, I'm thinking disorderly person is somebody like on some rah-rah. And my cousin, a lawyer, I was like, man, I ain't doing no disorderly person, man. And it was just that I didn't have my orders in the, you know. So, but me denying them, they dropped it down. They dropped it down to 6 months instead of a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, man. Like that jail shit, that shit a motherfucker, man.
They tried to put me. They tried to put me in the cell. Not to call. I'm gonna say this real quick. They tried to put me in the cell with somebody. Like I was in the holding tank by myself, and I'm pacing. I'm like, God. So I'm pacing. So then they came and got me. It's like, all right, come on back to the back. I'm like, all right, we passed by like rows of cells. And he went to empty ones, all that shit. He went to one where this white dude was laying down sleeping on that cold ass concrete slab and opened it. I was like, damn, why I gotta come in here? So the white dude lifted his head up under the blanket and laid back down. I'm like, I say, officer, hey, take me back up front, man. I ain't finna bother this man while he's sleeping. I ain't had nowhere to sit. Right. If he laying down asleep, I'm like, officer, man, take me back to the front. He's like, man, if you go to the front, you can't have no blanket. I said, man, I don't care, man. I don't want no blanket. Just take me up front. And then he was like, okay. I was like, hey, look at me. Hey, no, seriously, man. Take me to up front or take me to another cell. Because I know that okay was real dismissive, right? I know he probably was going to, you know, yeah, whatever. I get off. I'm about to go play on my phone. You feel me? No, motherfucker. I need to go fuck that. Yeah, get me up out of here. So, yeah, you know what, man? He came and got me. He took me to my own cell, man. Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you, man. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that jail should be a motherfucker, man. That should be a motherfucker. But look, before we get up out of here, I want to ask you a few more questions. And these some quick questions, right?
Okay. So,
I'm going to say an artist, and I want you to tell me what comes to mind when I say this artist. And this is something that, because you're a rapper, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, billionaire.
Tupac.
Man, legend.
Scarface.
Underrated.
Woo. E40.
Oh, man, timeless.
Mr. Mike.
Why you smile when you say? Hey, he underrated to the millionth degree. Right. Mr. Mike was ahead of his time, man. He was ahead of his time, man. Everything that he came out his mouth, man, that dude, man, he's special, man. Mr. Mike's special, man. That's my dream feature, bro. So if you could make it Give me a song with Mr. Mike. I need that.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. Lil Durk.
Lil Durk, man. He's successful. He's successful in what he's doing, man. You know, cause look at this. He was in jail with King Von. They was facing a hot one, and he got out of that. I think before that he got out of another one too, right? Am I right?
Yeah,
right. So for him to do that, and then and his running dog, his road dog, ain't here no more, and he's still here. That's successful, and I hope he expounds on that success in a more positive way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That
Sada baby.
Oh man, I'm from Michigan, man. He wild, bro.
Wow. There you go.
He wild. I don't know him personally, but he wild, man. He wild, man. He do his thing.
City Girls.
Yeah, man. If I'm see, I don't listen to him, loved one. So correct me if I'm wrong, man. It's two of them, right?
Yeah.
It's two of them.
Young Miami and JT.
Right. So that's two prostitutes, right? They be talking about selling. Yeah. So that's two prostitutes rapping. I get my Charles White on, my Charleston White on, man. They some prostitutes, man. If they talking, man, them women that talk about that, and then they kill me with the y'all been talking about things. I don't talk about it like that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But
Glow. Yeah. What about Glorilla?
Ratchet shit, but it's catchy.
Ratchet but catchy. Cardi B.
She had a good run, man. I wish she could turn it around and have some longevity, man. I don't know if she had writers or not, but I like Cardi. I would have to say one of the queens. I can't call her a queen. I don't like that. I don't know.
One of the successful ones.
All right, there we go.
In the verses right now, Beyonce versus Mary J. Blige. Who wins?
Ooh wee. Because they got some hits, and you know what I like about them verses? They bring out hits that we forgot about. Because
so look, Beyonce and Mary J. Blige.
I'm saying I want to say Beyonce, but Mary got that soul though. Beyonce got hits.
Some hits. She got them smashes.
She do got some hits and smashes too, yeah, for sure. But I think Beyonce got more hits. I think maybe it's just because it's more recent. But Mary, man, that's the queen. She's still the queen, though.
Yeah, Mary, I swear, it's my auntie, man.
Righteous.
Auntie Mary, man, she the truth.
I like how transparent she was. Didn't she say that she was on drugs at one point? Yeah,
she just did a whole documentary talking about that.
Yeah, shit. That's what I thought I saw it on. Yeah. She I like the transparency, man. You know what I mean?
When you hear Lil Baby's voice, do it make your ass itch?
Damn. Lil Baby?
When he go, okay,
hold on. The Baby is the one who did
The Baby is the big head Tonka.
Yeah, okay. And Lil Baby, I like Lil Baby, dog. His voice, I get what you're saying, but it ain't worse than OJ the Juice Man. You hear me?
Look, I just watched the interview with him. And 32 Entertainment.
Hey, listen, bro. I recorded these dudes. I never knew who OJ the Juice Man was at this time. I recorded these guys, and they came in there, and so he was like, "Hey, I want to do some ad libs." I'm like, "All right, bet, go ahead." And that nigga said, "Hey, okay." I thought he was trying to be like Mickey Mouse. I'm like, why the fuck is he putting Mickey Mouse in his shit? And bro, I'm telling you, he couldn't. He couldn't rap. He didn't have that. He was at the low end of the talent pool, and I was physically sick while I was recording them. I ain't never been I was physically sick, bro. When they left and paid me my money, that's when I start feeling a little better. I swear.
That's the hard thing about being an engineer, ain't it?
Yeah, that's one of them. Like the young niggas that come, if I don't know them, even if I know them, because backdooring is a popular thing to do.
Right.
Backdooring the motherfucker, they think that's slick. They think that's sharp. That ain't slick, man. That's weak shit.
That's sucker.
Yeah. That's sucker shit, man. Yeah. And so when to me, that's the hardest part. The young guys that come over, I call my comrade, like, hey, bro, I don't know about these, man. Why don't you come sit over here? I give him the lowdown. Oh, bet. He'll call his homeboy.
They gotta take a Prozac or some shit when them niggas record, motherfucking.
Man, look, I'm talking about them doing some weak shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to get over, like,
right,
with the guns, anything. You know what I mean? I just rather have my security with me.
Right.
When I'm recording.
One more things I want to talk about too is, and I think it's a popular topic, but it's also touchy, right?
Yeah.
It's R. Kelly.
Okay.
And the reason I'm bringing up R. Kelly is because, number one, me and my pops was talking about this earlier. I don't think nobody can beat R. Kelly in a versus.
And his genre, like the Ushers,
No, listen. I'm talking about musically. We talking about rap, R&B.
I ain't gonna say rap, bro.
I'm saying like, okay, well, rap, of course, because he's not a rapper, but I'm saying like just in music, period, right?
Music, period. And you want to count the people he wrote for and all that?
Right. Who could beat R. Kelly in a versus?
He did.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
Michael can't fuck with R. Kelly.
Son, hey, excuse me, sir.
Pone.
I know I'm 36. So that make you like 12, right?
Pone, listen.
Man.
R. Kelly would demolish Michael in the verses.
Going song for song?
Song for song, because you gotta think about it.
Hold on. Is he gonna do 1 through 9 of the closet shit? Because that was freestyle type shit.
I'm saying, look, a verse
that wasn't mixed down or nothing.
A versus is shit you did and you wrote and produced.
Prince then.
Prince a bad motherfucker. He can't fuck with R. Kelly in the verse.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Yes, he could have. Yeah, man. You got to go back to Little Red Corvette. See, you wasn't around, bro. Yo, I don't think. Hold on, let me speak on my 2 loved ones real quick.
Go ahead.
I don't think loved one number 1 had loved one number 2 phone number when you know what I mean, when all that was going on. So you wasn't nowhere around. yeah, you wasn't nowhere around, G.
So you saying song for song Prince can fuck with R. Kelly?
Yeah. And I Wish was one of my top favorite songs.
Oh, that shit was so fire.
Yeah, I can listen to that.
You know what? I can't argue with the Prince thing though. He might Prince that nigga, man.
Because you said he wrote and produced.
That's true. Because you got the
what I'm saying?
You got the,
and Rick James didn't have enough hits. Rick James, he wrote and produced too, but he ain't have enough hits.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly is a bad boy. It ain't no, like I say, alive, nobody.
And look, speaking on the R. Kelly thing, right? Here's the part I wanted to bring up. So R. Kelly in prison for 30 years for fucking with girls who was underage, right? So I was talking to my homeboy the other day, and he was saying like, man, remember in high school, when you graduated high school, you saw the dope boys come up to the high schools in the box Chevys who was 26, picking up the 11th graders, right?
Yeah. Were these dope boys, was they the best singer, writer, composers in the world?
So you feel like because he was a star that it was wrong?
No, because from me, I'm sure y'all understand it too. From my understanding, that industry, they've been doing that. Elvis, and you know, even though he ain't in our genre, but you know, he had his young girl, and you know what I mean. My granddaddy was 21. My grandmother was 14. You know what I mean, on my daddy's side. You know, but if you know, you got to follow the laws of the land, right? That's what we told. We got to follow the laws of the land. And you who you are, and you want to mess with somebody that young, something wrong with you. You got to check every man. He could go to every state and probably, you know, mess with half the population. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because of who he is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you feel like because he was able, he had the opportunity to pick different people. Like, why you got to choose these little girls?
Yeah. To me, to me, because you know we know some stone cold adult freaks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'll do it all, everything on the gambit, whatever you into, you know, and you being who you are, they gonna show out.
Yeah. I look at that too, like, man, I can't look at no little girl and be like,
no,
with her bee sting titties and
she gonna be bad when she grow up. What? Nigga, you looking at her now? Now I can't say like I seen like my little cousin. She was 4 years old, 5 years old. I said, man, y'all need to have her in modeling shit, you know, because she's cute face. I'm not looking at her body, but you know, in that sense, like, and she's still growing up. She's like 9 now, pretty face still. I'm like, oh man, she gonna be a heartbreaker. That's it, man. I ain't finna. Man, you see her, man, she gonna have a fat ass. What?
Yeah.
You looking at that player, man? Yeah, you stay away from my kids, my grandkids, all that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, right now, you got you 2 packs of noodles, okay?
Yeah.
You can't do 1 pack.
No, you can't. Whoever do is something wrong with them.
You got 2 packs of noodles. You call them oodle noodles, ramen noodles, whatever.
Soups, like them niggas in prison, soups.
Yep. Look, what's Pone's go-to recipe for noodles? Like,
I seen you post that, bro.
Yeah.
I seen you post that.
Look, I'm talking about cooking it from start to finish. How do Pone make 2 packs of noodles?
Man, me being a simple man,
okay.
I used to do the extra. All I did was probably put some cheese in there, right? I seen some put some sausage in it and do all that. That looked gooder than a mug. I don't got time. I'm hungry. If I'm doing noodles, I'm hungry. I ain't got time to. If I'm gonna make a meal, you know what I mean? Shit, you know what I mean? I'll do that. But as far as a prison entree, man, yeah, I'm gonna get my creamy chicken and call it a day, man. I'm gonna throw that shit in the water, man. I don't do that. I don't do the microwave.
So you simple. So you get 2 packs of creamy chicken noodles. Do you cook them on the stove or the microwave?
On the stove, man. That microwave shit, no, man.
So you get a pot, put your noodles in there.
Put my water in there.
And then you take them out, drain them. You leave
and put some cold water in there, man. I gotta put some cold water in there so I can eat it now. I'm hungry, remember?
And then
I ain't got time to
season it, and that's it.
Yeah, seasoning, that's it, and it's in there. And hold on. I'm gonna put my seasoning in, and I'm gonna stir it a little bit because I got 2 packs of seasoning now.
Right.
I'm gonna put my seasoning in, stir it up till I see the white ones, and I'll pour the rest of it in there, and stir it up till it's where it's supposed to be. Crack the other one open, do the same thing, man. So the seasoning all through there.
Let me tell you my noodle recipe, right?
Man, you still got to make that sandwich you had posted. I told your daddy, man. Yeah.
Which one?
Man. I don't know what it was on that motherfucker. I'll go back and look, and I'm gonna tag myself in it, dog. You hear me? I'm gonna and when we go play our cards, I'll put $15 now because it looked like $15 worth of shit in there.
Now look, so when I bust your ass in cards, I don't want you to start acting funny, man.
But we playing Uno?
Nigga,
like you were saying, you play
Uno spades?
Oh no, I don't play Uno, man. I take the training wheels off, man. I play spades or beer whist.
But look, I'm gonna tell you my regimen, right? For noodles, right? I take my pot, I get my water going. You gotta boil the water, get that shit going. It's piping hot. Then drop 2 packs of noodles in there. I want the creamy chicken. I fuck with you on that.
You break them up? I'll break them in fours.
Nope, I don't break them up. Creamy chicken. And then I drop the I can't pronounce this, the hot chicken, the piquant chicken or whatever.
Oh yeah, picante or something. Yeah.
I dropped that in there, or the shrimp flavor, either or.
Oh, what? Oh man, all right, this interview over, man. You eat shrimp flavored ramen noodles, dog. This interview is over, bro. Man, something wrong in the universe. No, not my loved one.
Man, look, you put a little seasoning salt in the water, some onion powder, garlic powder, a tablespoon of butter, and then some lemon pepper, and you cook them like that. When they come out, you put a little bit more butter in there, both your seasoning packets, and then you put an egg on top of that bitch.
What kind of egg? What kind of egg?
A sunny side up. Bust that bitch in the middle and let that bitch run down the middle.
All right, man. You know. All right. There you go. There you have it. I ain't got time for all that. Like I said, man, I'm hungry.
Look, I'm hungry too, but I gotta make sure that shit right.
Man, dog,
look, I tried to eat.
That's a lot.
Look, Pone, the other
health wise and condiment wise, that's a lot.
It is though, but I'm a chef. Look,
yeah, okay.
Look, the other day I tried to eat some McDonald's, right? Man, I bit into one sandwich and threw that shit away. I threw away $15.
Yeah, that's that gray meat. You know what I mean? That meat be gray. If you take the bun off and look at it, that meat is gray.
Man, I can't fuck with it.
I don't mess with it. No.
Yeah, I can't fuck with that. But Pone easy, man. Listen, man. I think this something me and you gotta continuously do. But we can have these love conversations and
right on
and speak on shit, man. But before I let you go,
yes, sir.
What do you got going on right now? So when I ask this question, here's what I'm asking. I want you to tell me your social media handles. I want you to tell me what you got going on, your future projects, your dreams. Like I want you to speak to the people right now and let people know what Pone got going on and how they can find you.
Man, listen, bro. Music wise, man, I found my passion though, Fatboi. I found my confidence too. That's what I was lacking. I was lacking confidence like a motherfucker though, bro. People to tell me I'm straight, but in my ears, what I was hearing, I'm like, it's all right. It ain't where I want to be. You know what I mean? But now, oh man, man, I'm loving everything that I do. So, so I'm putting videos to them. I'm happy about that part, and people are being receptive. Even people that's not my friends too. So, it ain't I know him, so that's that. But, so I'm glad. I'm very happy and proud to be putting out music that people are gravitating to and liking.
Cause you just dropped some videos, right?
Yeah, man, just hit the lottery today. So I'm about to call Pint after we get off this video. Matter of fact, we're calling now. Hey,
let
bro,
me
I gotta get another video. I want to do 2 more before the snow hit. But it hit yesterday, didn't it? Or today? Yesterday.
Man, this Michigan, it's liable to be 80 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Just keep going. I want to keep going with this momentum. My brother, I'm grabbing him up. My boy Fly, who sing on a lot of my music, and the last song I did, Sweet Conversations. My homeboy Blue, he be in where he at? He in St. Louis. Well, he's out here now, but I want to work on his project. Just people who I messed with throughout the years that I know that was trying to do something. I'm trying to motivate them. Like, hey, come on, this could be a big movement. Like, just come on, just do this, do that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to orchestrate something.
For sure.
And outside of the music, though, man, I'm starting to learn more about politics as far as the governing parties, like local government side of things. And man, ain't no telling, man. Ain't no telling.
So where can people find you at?
Oh yeah, my social medias. Yeah. Well, I primarily be on Facebook. Okay. Every day I'm jumping on Facebook, but my social media stuff is let me see. Hold on, I just wrote it down for like my Facebook, Pone Baldwin, YouTube, Pone Baldwin, Instagram, Mr. Pone 7 with just the number 7, TikTok, Jimmy Whispers, and SoundCloud, Mr. Pone 7. I tried to keep it simple, man.
Yep.
I tried to keep it simple. Pone Baldwin.
And that's where they can find you at, man. So just the overcap of this podcast is that you like Charleston White, you just don't like the way he delivers shit. You don't know how to cook noodles, and you like Fat Girl with JJ.
You wasn't listening, dog. I said I used to. All the other shit is right, but I used to.
I had to put some nigga shit in there, man.
Man, nigga moments happen all the time, man. This is a good one, though.
Man, look, this our first of many. We're gonna come back to everybody who watching. We're gonna give y'all this content all the time. At least once a month, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come in and give y'all this content, man. I appreciate you sitting down and talking to me, because one thing I feel like, and I'm gonna leave it with this, man, is I think the most valuable thing on this planet is time, right? So time is something that people they undervalue, because if you break my jaw, it's gonna heal. You steal $100 from me, I can get $200 back. Right. These different things I can replace. The only thing I can't replace is 5 seconds ago. That shit gone forever. So the fact that you sat down, I think we like 2 hours in, you sat down and gave me this amount of time of your life that's gone forever. So I appreciate that.
Man, you know how we do, man. You my guy, man.
No. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. I salute that. I feel like there's many more to come. You know what I'm saying? I got major love for you. In my eyes, you're an Inkster legend. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a legend all over. You know what I'm saying? And I think next time we're gonna get a little bit deeper into your story. But for now, we got into some nigga shit. And I want to get deep, deeper into your story so people can understand exactly who you are. And I appreciate you, Pone, man. Any closing words? Any closing words? Anything you want to say?
Hey, I want to say this, man. We all we got. We all we got. Across the globe, we get done wrong. What's that? When Russia invaded, what's that they invaded?
I don't know. I don't watch the news, so I don't.
Okay, yeah, they invaded something months and months ago. I think it's still.
Yeah, they invaded the. Wait, hold on.
I forgot.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was gonna try to sound smart, but
yeah, you are, man. You are.
Yeah.
So when they invaded, and Ukraine, the Ukraine.
Yep.
So when they invaded the Ukraine, and I'm sure you heard those stories of the blacks that was over there, the Africans, and they weren't able. My dogs hear me. Shut up. They wasn't able to. The buses came, and they was the last to get on the buses. You get what I'm saying? They rescued everybody. So all around the world, it's like melanated people, like our lives don't mean nothing. And that's why I say we all we got. And we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta bring that together.
Right.
We have to bring that together, man. We gotta change that narrative. And I'm glad that all this stuff about what Kanye and them is going through. I'm glad, and Kyrie, I'm glad it's coming out. I just told my uncle this today. I'm glad that it's coming out. Good. Now it's on the table. What's happening? And we talking about it. And you know, this generation also, not to just say they're negative, this generation also know how to work a bag a little bit better than some of the older folks. You know what I'm saying?
But a major a lot.
Yeah. Yes, they're getting their own businesses, LLCs, and they cleaning it up, man. So that's a blessing, man. You know, we gotta get to a better place, a better position, and we gotta love each other more. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to spread that everywhere I go. I'll go to the gas station, even if I'm in the city. Hey, what up, bro? What up? I'm gonna speak to you. We made eye contact. You know what I mean? How you doing, my friend? And bro, sometimes like nigga come in, taps on his neck, on his face, right? And I what's up, my friend? You know what I mean? Hey, you know, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I wasn't expecting a how you doing. You know, hey, what's up, you know what I mean? I wasn't expecting that respect based on the outward appearance, but we gotta embrace each other, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I appreciate you tapping in with me. This is the first of many, God willing.
Yes.
We gonna get as most stupid stuff happen. We gonna talk about it.
It's gonna happen. So yeah, I'll see you soon.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, look, next week we gonna be talking about some more stuff.
Right.
That's just the world we live in, man. And I want everybody to see this side of you because I think it's important. You know, when we feel like we know our people that we love, like the Tupacs and Nipseys and Denzels and Queen Elizabeth, I don't know who you like. When we feel like we know these people, we love them more because they allow us into their lives. So I appreciate you on my platform for allowing people into your mind, into your thoughts, because you didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? You could have said, I'm keeping my thoughts to myself. No. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you let people into your thoughts, man, I appreciate that. And, you know, and I wish you nothing but peace and $100 million so you can let me borrow $1 million.
Man, you ain't got to borrow. If I got 100, what?
I said, I'm going to get something.
You straight. You ain't borrow, man. Your money ain't no good here, man. Take that and go on, man. And I ain't nobody. I ain't nobody, y'all. All the accolades he just said, I ain't nobody. I love y'all, though, man.
Yeah,
you know?
For sure, man.
That's that.
Inktown legend, man. Pone is just like that, man. And God bless and peace be upon you, brother.
Likewise, loved one. Likewise. Talk to you soon, bro.
Yes, sir. Talk to you soon.
All right, peace.